Hello, this is the RPG Crawler. It's February, another month, time for another channel update. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who's watched me. I've watched my views crawl up here, and for the niche kind of channel that I am, I'm very pleased to see the growth that's been happening. It's really warmed my heart, what's left of it, and stirred me on to create more content. And every time I see that counter tick up, it makes me want to try to improve every aspect of my videos. And I know it's slow going because I've got a lot of other things on my plate, but I'm very much trying to provide more quality content and at higher quality than I have in the past. To that end, those of you who have been watching may have noticed my audio has been getting increasingly worse. I'm afraid that this $5 Rosewheel headset that I purchased oh so long ago is finally giving up the ghost. I have another solution in progress, but I don't want to really get into it until I know if it's a for sure thing. Basically, I'm gonna order a new mic and a new setup, and once it's in place and once I've learned how to use it, then we can go from there, and you get to see if I can do any better on the audio. And I'm basically going to make this February the month where I try very hard to improve my audio. I want to be 100% better at the end of the month than I am at the beginning. Video issues aside, we'll work on that next month. Now, aside from the audio issues, those of you who've been watching will have noticed I have completed my Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition playthrough. It was a long haul, but I got through it and the expansions. So, what I want to know is, what can I improve for my next playthroughs? I know the audio, obviously, but anything that you would like me to see me do, anything you particularly enjoyed out of what I did, anything that you really were irritated about and decided not to watch thereafter, just go ahead and give me a shout, give me a comment below, and I'll see what I can do about steering away from things that irritate people and getting into real entertaining content. And that's on for my next playthroughs. I've got one in the pipeline already. It's going to be a RPG Maker game. It's a very in-depth one. It's actually got at least a week's worth of content in terms of my episodes. It's very strange. It's one of those what the hell games, but I'm having fun with it. So it should be going up, I want to say, either later today or probably tomorrow, I guess. And that is all pre-recorded, so I'll be able to work out the bugs with whatever new setup I end up getting, and actually wait for it to be delivered and all that. And then by the time that my next playthrough is done, it should only take about a week or so. Then you'll get to see my new setup. For those of you who have been watching my Daggerfall content, rest assured I'm going to continue it. The issue with the Daggerfall content is simply that it is Daggerfall, and it takes a long time to play an Elder Scrolls game. So that is going to be going on and off for a very long time. I've just started the main quests. I guess that's a spoiler alert because I haven't actually posted that episode yet, but I've just started one of the main quests, and hopefully we'll be seeing more progress now that I'm on the main quest and out of the Mages Guild. You won't be seeing much in the way of grinding, I hope, unless it's absolutely necessary, and even then I'll try to edit down what I can. Yeah, but you'll be able to hopefully get a sense for the main quest of Daggerfall. I will probably, I'll probably not put Daggerfall up every day, but it'll be, as I've been doing, 2 or 3 times a week, and so on and so forth. As for my next playthrough after the next playthrough, in other words, the one that I'm going to be doing with my new setup, it's part of the reason I'm delaying doing another major game is that I want to get my new audio set up in place so I can work on it while I'm working on my my next playthrough. But as for what I'm going to do for my next major playthrough, I've got several options, and I want to know your feedback on what you think that I should do, you know, before I start it. One of the options is, of course, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I've got that. I like it. I've beat it before. It's really fun, but it's another Infinity Engine game, and if people are getting sick of Infinity Engine games, maybe there needs to be a break between them. I don't know. Another option is a little adventure game that I've recently picked up. It's based on, is similar to the old Quest for Glory ones. It's called Quest for Infamy, wherein you play a, not exactly a hero. It looks fun. It looks real amusing from what little I've taken a look at it. I have no idea how long it is, so I have no idea how long a playthrough it is. And I'm kind of, sort of, not that great at adventure games, but then again, watching me fail is, for some people, enjoyable. So, let me know if you want to see that one. Another option would be the Gothic series of games. I can pick one of those. I have not beaten any of them, but I have played them in the past, and they're kind of like almost Elder Scrolls-y, but not quite. They've got a little bit more focus to storyline, but they are in that kind of really detailed world kind of vein. If you want to see one of the Gothic games, then let me know. And last, another option that I don't know for sure that I can actually do, but I'll take a look for copyright reasons, is the SSI Gold Box Advanced Dungeons and Dragons games from the late 80s, from the, I think they were all like from 89 to 90, to the mid-90s. They were not the Eye of the Beholder games, but like the, oh, what the hell you call it? Pool of Radiance, that kind of game. If you'd like to see those, let me know. I will see what I can do on the copyright front. See who owns the rights to those. They're very old games, and what, you know, I don't know. I'm very paranoid about doing anything that will require, you know, copyright clearance, because I still don't have a network. I'm working on that too, but kind of building my views so that I can actually, you know, apply to one. And a lot of people say, hey, you don't necessarily need a network, but yeah, if you're a gaming channel, you do need a network. So I will see what I can do in terms of an SSI one, if that's what people want. So that's what the options are. Not for this next playthrough, but for the playthrough when I get my new setup, is going to be Quest for Infamy, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, any of the Gothic games, or the SSI Gold Box games. Leave me a comment below with what you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. You know, for that matter, you know, anything that anybody would like to see me improve about any of my playthroughs or any of my game selection, just let me know. Let's see, next I want to address the issue of the Indie Game Fridays. Some of them have been popular and some of them have not. My real question to you, the viewer, is, do you like my Indie Game Friday series? I have fun recording it, but it does take quite a bit of my time out of the week, more than just recording an episode of something else. And if it's not something that people want to see, then it might be worth my while to focus on other content. What I can do, you know, is I can either continue the Indie Game Friday in its current format. I can move it towards a more review-based thing, where instead of providing a solid block of gameplay, I play it for a shorter amount of time and give not necessarily a let's play kind of playthrough, but more of an overview, a highlights view, and then give a review of it. Or I can break it up and start doing full playthroughs of indie games, of smaller indie games, but then stretch them out so you get Indie Game Friday with, you know, a particular episode of a particular series, and maybe break it out over a couple weeks. You know, or I can just scrap the thing. If people really don't like the Indie Game Friday stuff, just let me know. And if you really like it, then let me know. I could go either way on it. It does help me get more games under my belt, and it does let me play games I would not normally play. But if I can replace it with something more fun for you, then that would be great. You know, if you would rather me replace it with something else, just let me know. Let's see. There's one more major thing I want to address, and that is tabletop stuff. I initially wanted to do way more tabletop stuff than I have done. You know, I've done like maybe one episode of a game that then subsequently fell through. I've promised to do looks at various books, but I haven't got to it yet. And part of that's due to the fact that my major video camera has suffered catastrophic mechanical failure, you might say, and is now laying in pieces all around a box in one of my rooms. So I've been left with this webcam that I've been recording pretty much all my vlogs and my gameplay on, and you know, that's not really conducive to doing tabletop you know, recordings off of my desktop. So what I can do with that is I could maybe do like reviews of tabletop books, mostly old tabletop books or whatever, in a vlog format like I'm doing here, or I can do them with prepared pictures, or I can just not do them. I mean, if there's no call for that, then there's no call for that. But you know, that's where I am with the tabletop things. I was hoping to have got several tabletop episodes up by now, but life just got in the way. One thing I am doing is I'm assembling a D&D 5th edition group that's going to be going over Skype or over Roll20. I haven't decided yet, and we will do episodes live streamed and then put them up here. I've got 3 people that pretty much want to play, one of which hasn't played 5th edition. One of them, I mean, he hasn't played since like 3rd edition. Another one who hasn't played ever, and another one who is in my current Pathfinder game, and then I've got a 4th slot that I'm trying to fill up. And what it's going to be is going to be kind of like a mega dungeon-y crawl, so it's going to be very dungeon crawl focused. So, you know, look forward to that. I can't say exactly when I'm going to start. I've still got to fill that 4th slot, and I've got to go ahead and actually write the content. And you know, if you want to see my creative process in dungeon design and writing the adventures, then that's something I could put up too. You know, that'd be kind of like a designer's corner or whatever. I don't know. I may give it a shot. You know, if you've got any strong feelings either way on the tabletop stuff, I know most of the people that watch me are watching me for my you know, my Let's Plays. You know, if you've got any strong feelings on the tabletop stuff, though, give me a comment. You know, this is where I take your feedback and work to improve my content based on what you do or do not want to see. So, again, thank you for watching. I mean, I really appreciate every view. I may not be I may not be a great, huge channel right now, but you know, I'm having fun with it, and if you guys are having fun with it, that's the important part. And hopefully we'll kick in the rest of this year and get several Let's Plays done. It may take me months to do each one because they are role-playing games, but hey, you know, it's worth a shot. But until then, you know, this has been the RPG Crawl. Remember to like, comment anything you want here. This is my feedback video. And until next time, take care and goodbye.